I just wonder when the media, especially CNN, is going to start uh, not attacking Trump so much every day in the media. Uh, Especially that Sarah Sanders. She's having to explain everything, and everything Trump does is obvious. Why he does what he does. He's actually doing what's best for our country. Everybody acts like he's not. Like people on the left act like he's a racist or something. To even have Elmo saying crap about Trump. And Elmo, like the guy who created Elmo and the one who did the voice of Elmo, was actually a pedophile, and he was fired from being Elmo, so he's no longer Elmo, so they just use somebody else. But why use Elmo and try to make people feel bad? Sorry, Elmo's not going to work. And CNN, especially, is the worst enemy of Trump. All they can do is do an audio of Trump, and they can do a sketch of the press conference or the press interviews with Sarah Sanders or Trump. Because you know why? Because they lie. That's why they have to do it that way. And that's why I say it's called Etch and Sketch News. Because now they can't go. They can't go to the press conferences. And when they do go to the press conferences, they cannot put any video up. They can only do audio. And they have to sketch the video. Or not the video, but the press conference itself. They deserve it. And until they start telling the truth, they're going to end up being more humiliated. And it's just total crap. And Trump is doing all this good stuff, and his travel ban's in effect, which is good because all these other countries that have been letting him in, they've suffered the price, and now they're fighting back. But at this point, it's almost too late. The people are already there. So, and then Trump saying that people coming to this country, if they do, they cannot get any welfare benefits for 5 years. So they have to have a job in order to sustain themselves. They can't just come here and get free stuff, because it's not fair to taxpayers. And they're all, oh, the 1% can pay all of it. Well, the 1%'s not going to pay anymore. Pay for all these freeloaders who aren't even citizens of this country. So, and then Kate's law was passed, so that's good too. And you know what? The wall's going up, and it's actually half libtard approved because it's got those solar panels on there. So Trump is partially going with the libtards on the environment. The only thing the libtards got right, I think, is banning the plastic bags. I do think that that was is a wasteful thing. And people can bring cloth bags, so they got one thing right on that. But other than that, they butt heads with Trump so bad. And they just want white genocide. They want our country to be filled with Muslims and other people so they can take over our race, take over the white race and stomp it out. And people like us are getting tired of it. It's like, why do we have to feel guilty about having any white like holidays or anything have to do with the original holidays that came to this country? Like Christmas and stuff was founded on Christianity, and we have to actually feel bad about Jesus putting up nativity scenes and stuff. Like public places can't put them up. It's just crazy. And mostly what I'm mad about is even though Trump is implementing these new jobs, how long is it going to take for him to actually get him to come into place? Because a lot of these companies are still all in love with Obama and stuff. So who knows if they're actually going to follow through? They better follow through, or they're going to suffer some serious financial consequences, like the Hollywood is. These actors that have threatened Trump online, made threats. People are going to go see their movies, and people are going to destroy their DVDs. And we know who they are: Mr. John Cusack, uh, Johnny Depp, what's his name? George Clooney, Mr. Pretty Boy. They're all going to suffer financially. And they deserve it because they have no right to be saying what they're saying, threatening the president, when the president, all he's trying to do is bring financial stability back to this country and put people back to work. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to have, uh, I think it's federal marshals or something, go to Chicago and take care of this murder problem because they're all killing each other in the streets and it's just out of control. And Trump is getting tired of it. Those people need to get jobs and get off the street and stop thugging it out. And I totally agree because if you don't earn your own way, you're never going to appreciate what it takes to earn and get those things that you want. But this is a long ass video and I'm going to cut it off because I can't think of anything else at the moment because I'm watching Ghostbusters. And I love that movie, it's so funny. But anyways, I'm going to cut it off and then preview it and maybe put it up or erase it if it's too stupid. Okay, thank you very much.